This is your tech news briefing for Thursday, December 15th. I'm Zoe Thomas for the Wall Street Journal. The holiday season is here, and so are the stresses that come with it. Among them, picking the perfect holiday gift. For a lot of us, that means combing through mountains of online reviews. But how do you avoid fake reviews on e-commerce sites or influencers pushing products for cash? Our personal tech reporter Ann-Marie Alcántara is here to talk us through where more and more people are going to get honest, unbiased reviews online. Hi, Ann-Marie. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Zoe. Thanks for having me.
So, if you want to avoid some of these less reliable reviews, where can you go?
You can go to the most underrated, but not really underrated website called Reddit. It's a plethora of information and people who are willing to help you out and help you find the perfect gift.
Okay, so for anyone who is a little unfamiliar with Reddit and how it works, can you just describe how one might go about using it to find reviews for products?
So the good news is you don't really need an account to search through Reddit and find reviews for products that you're looking to buy for yourself or others. You can start with a general Google search. You can type in like men's leather boots Reddit, and the results will pop up and show you different threads that people are discussing the best men's leather boots or whatever you're looking for. And you can go and click in and see what people are saying.
What if I want specific advice about a product? I mean, is there a way to go about using Reddit if I have a question about a certain item?
So if you have a question about a certain item, there's specific communities on Reddit called subreddits that are devoted to these types of topics. For example, if you love skincare and want a new year, new you in 2023, you can go to a subreddit called Skincare Addiction. And in that subreddit, you can search, you can see like other things people have posted, and of course, post your own like thoughts like, hey, I have this type of skin and I want this type of product that cures this kind of problem I have. And people will answer, they'll help you out, they might point you to other threads. You can sift through these comments and posts in subreddit and just see what people are upvoting the most, which will naturally be at the top of the subreddit anyways. But just because, something might be downvoted doesn't mean that it's not useful information. It might be useful in that they could be telling you that a product is bad.
When you were looking into this, did you find any best practices for asking these questions?
Yes. First and foremost, be nice. These are people that are just like you. They have their own regular jobs. Maybe they're answering your question when they're on a lunch break, whatever it might be. So just be nice. And many of these subreddits also have rules and things you should follow before you post or how to even use the subreddit. Like some subreddits require you to list things you're looking for, like a budget, or if you live somewhere that's sunny, you might get a different response based on what you're looking for.
You mentioned some of the rules that these subreddits have. Are any of those rules intended just to keep the groups honest, to avoid some of those pitfalls that maybe reviews on Amazon products have fallen into?
Yes, so some of the rules in these groups include things like no affiliate links, or if you are someone who's part of a company, to make sure you identify yourself that way. Other subreddits are fine if you post like reviews on your YouTube channel or whatever it might be, as long as you're an active participant in the group. So you can't just spam people away. And so yeah, these rules are to make sure that the subreddit really stays true to, what people are looking for, and it doesn't become another crazy thing on the internet that you can't trust as well.
Is that true for bots on these subreddits as well? Are there less of them there?
So many of the moderators I spoke to said Reddit as a general website takes care of the bots. So if there is like someone spamming links or whatever they might be doing, they generally don't have to lift a finger and it takes care of itself on its own. But for maybe more sophisticated bots, there's usually a group of moderators who are looking out for that. And many of them also mentioned to me that the community itself will report these people and make sure that the community stays like the way they want it to be. It's in everyone's best interest.
Reddit is really based on this group mentality. It's these forums where people can have open conversations. I wonder why this is picking up now for reviews.
I think for some of the reasons you mentioned at the beginning of our conversation, Zoe, it's people are tired of going on Amazon and then buying something and it's not what they expected, or influencer posts that promise that something is really great, but then it doesn't really work. And people just want to buy something that is worth their money, especially the way things are increasing in price and such. So I think people are turning to these communities because you can get a really specific, intricate response. And in some of these groups, you can talk to like hundreds of people and not just like 10 of your close friends and family members.
What should someone visiting these message boards be cautious of when they post or see useful posts?
Because it's the internet and it's all anonymous, make sure that you don't post really identifiable information or personal information like your credit card number or things you wouldn't normally share on the internet as freely.
All right, that's our personal tech reporter, Ann-Marie Alcántara. Thanks for breaking this down for us, Ann-Marie.
Of course, happy holidays.
And that's it for today's Tech News Briefing. If you want more tech stories, check out our website, WSJ.com. I'm Zoe Thomas for the Wall Street Journal. Thanks for listening.